all the supervisors are here. And I just would like to make a note here on public comment. Throughout the course of this being discussed, and before action is taken, West Cornwalt Township residents and taxpayers are welcome to make comment.
Can I make a comment on that too?
Yeah.
Sometimes you might have to flag Russ down or call
Yeah.
out.
If you don't catch it, just,
Yeah.
you know. Go ahead, Pam.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I know this is the point at which in the meeting we usually have public comment. I would like to make a very brief public comment on your article that appeared in Friday's newspaper. And the reason I suggest it's appropriate is because the guest opinion that appeared in the newspaper under your name used the words "we" and "our," meaning you were speaking on behalf of the elected officials of the township and this township board of supervisors. I would like to say that I was very disappointed in the tone of the article, and I feel that it was uncalled for in an unjustified attack on a private citizen who has serious concerns about a potential health and safety threat to the township. I understand that you're limiting comment tonight to residents and taxpayers of the township only. I am a resident and a taxpayer of the township. I'm also a member of Preserve Mount Gretna, which is the group that you disparaged in that article in Friday's newspaper. I would just say this: the disparagement of a citizen's serious health and safety concerns, characterizing them as lies and hysterical attacks, is discourteous and inappropriate behavior of an elected official, and I frankly was surprised and shocked that you used some of the language that you did. I believe that the Preserve Mount Gretna group and Marla, Pitt in particular have been always courteous and polite in their comments to this board of supervisors. And I would expect that the board would be equally polite and courteous to us when we raise issues of serious concern. It is not true that Ms. Pitt or the group that she represents, Preserve Mount Gretna, has ever taken the position that you assigned to them. They are not in favor of the removal of all pipelines. They are not against all pipelines in the Commonwealth. They do have serious concerns about a particular pipeline that is going through this township. And I think that some of the other comments were uncalled for. It wasn't nonsense that Pitt claims the supervisors did not allow public comment at the November 10th meeting. We sat here very politely, as Mr. Yanos pointed out during that meeting. We waited our turn to make public comment, and our turn never came, unfortunately. We had serious questions that we wanted to ask Sunoco, and I think that those questions do not go away just because a group of citizens are labeled and ostracized. I think we all have concerns about that pipeline. I believe that maybe you also do, and I think we should work together to try to get the answers to those concerns, to assuage the fears of the public. Not hysterical fears, but grounded on good science and questions that we haven't had answered yet by Sunoco because they haven't given us a forum in which we could ask questions and answer them. I would finally conclude that I believe the attack on Ms. Pitt was rude and unfair and offensive behavior by a public official towards a private citizen, and I would ask that you give Ms. Pitt a public apology. Thank you for listening to my statement.
Well, thank you for your statement, but I tell you, everybody,
Go ahead.
you know,
It's not even
yeah,
working.
yeah. Go ahead.
Yes,
What's this in reference to, though?
it's in reference to your letter.
Okay,
That's
so-
not on the agenda.
Yeah.
You canceled this out in the last meeting to make any public comment. This is a public comment period in which we feel that it's important to get this out. And therefore, I would like to make a statement.
This is not a public comment
It
period.
doesn't really matter.
The public comment is welcomed throughout the meeting. This is the way this Board of Supervisors has conducted their meetings. It's been in a very friendly manner to the residents, so that as things, you know, a lot of townships and municipalities allow public comment in the beginning, and the supervisors or the elected officials
I would
don't.
still like to make a comment. This is a public comment period. The only thing I'm going to
Sorry,
say,
I'm gonna let you say something. I like to let him speak on it. But I want to say something, in reference to Pam.
yeah,
I've been getting phone calls, and to hear people say that they're not disrespectful. Dad's been getting numerous phone calls back there too. You got a phone call one the other week, you know, and you asked the person, they started going off to identify themselves. I don't have to give you my name. You know, I think it's about time that, you know, you people here, there's 7 or 8 people will come, and there's 1,900 people in this township.
I know.
I got nothing but good comments about the article that I put in. You know, now that's your opinion, so as soon as I state my opinion, but then that doesn't, only your opinion, and what Marla put in about me, the personal attacks that she put in about me,
There was
that
no
was okay.
personal
And
attacks about
I'm
you.
talking out of, you know, the personal attacks that she put against me, that was okay. You know, so she voiced her opinion, and I voiced my opinion.
Well,
Go ahead.
that's true, but you went further than voicing
Well,
opinion.
yes, go
You
ahead.
started making personal attacks. Marla has never done that, never. And the only other thing I would like to add to Pam's little report there was that anyone else that serves as an official capacity in this township that helped you or advised you on that letter should also apologize.
Okay. No, you're not from the township.
I'd like to ask.
Sir, you're not from the township.
You're correct.
Sit down.
It's prohibited that I speak.
Can you read the agenda?
It says that township residents are welcome to speak. It doesn't say that non-township
No.
residents are prohibited from
Sir,
speaking.
you're not a township resident. Sit down.
Thank you.
What's your point? What's your point?
Okay, did I hear a motion we
But you
approve
can tell
the...
me and I can ask it.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes. Second.
On November 10th?
All the minutes that are listed on the agenda.
Okay,
Second.
motion been moved and second, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed?
Film, do an infrared film of the flashlight.
You have
Show
a
it in the
question?
Mr. Chairman.
Do you have a...
I have a comment on the meeting minutes.
Okay,
I recently filed a right to know request, and I got the meeting minutes from September and October. I have not seen your November meeting minutes yet, but I would request that, in accordance with the Sunshine Act, that the meeting minutes reflect a summary of the public comment that's made at your meetings, because the meeting minutes in September and October did not reflect that. And you're supposed to do a summary in your meeting minutes of the public comment. And I hope that happens with regard to this meeting minutes. Thank you.
okay, the secretary has no report.
No, I don't.
All right, I'm gonna make a motion to approve all bills.
So moved.
I'll second.
Community Development Block Grant, in the amount of $50,000. The application was filed. It's under review. There'll be a public hearing in the near future. There's a ponding spot on Route 419 was referred to us, and that has been referred to PennDOT since that's a state highway. Regarding the Route 72 419 intersection, the permit plans have been approved by PennDOT. The right-of-way plans were approved by PennDOT. Payment of the right-of-ways to the 11 property owners is scheduled to take place on December 26th. The environmental clearances have all been granted. The NPO office has resolved funding, and they will bid the project in February. Construction is tentatively scheduled to start in late spring. Eagle Rental has filed their final subdivision land development plan for the property behind, south of the Sunoco station, and that is officially logged in at County Planning Department, and the review has commenced at Lebanon County Planning Department and by the county engineer, Rick Bolt. I don't know when that'll be scheduled for discussion at the Planning Commission meeting. I'm not sure, Deb, if you talked to them about they're having a meeting? Okay. In any case.
Excuse me, there won't be any till the beginning of the year for sure.
Okay. Well, the county will likely not have anything for the Planning Commission until January, February. That's all for Township Engineer. For the Municipal Authority, they did not hold a meeting this month. They did, at their last meeting, adopt a budget for 2015. There were no increases in the sewer rates, and the tapping fee was increased, and the rate was established at $3,200 per EU.
I've seen some trucks here in town the last few weeks. Would they just recently hire them to do the cleaning or what?
The Municipal Authority put a bid out for flushing, cleaning, and televising, and a company named Mr. Rehab did win that bid back in late summer, and they're doing the work in November, December. They should be finished by the end of next week. The authority will get a report in several months, which will include a videotape of all the sewer lines and identification of any areas where there are cracks, breaks, leaks, or any items in need of repair.
How often are they gonna do that?
Well, there is no set schedule. Our system is relatively new compared to other sewer systems in the county. We had our 20th anniversary and the payoff of the Penvest loan in 2012. So that's normally about the time that municipalities begin starting to televise and monitor the inside of the pipes after 20 years. Depending on what they find this time, they could put it off for another 5 or 10 years. If they do find that there's some issues that are starting to show up, that may necessitate more frequent televising.
Okay. Road report.
In addition to the road foreman's hours, or
Oh, the central booking. Central booking, normally, well, they were gonna start this year billing us $20, I think it was, for each prisoner that they took down the central booking. But the county commissioners agreed to pick up the tab, like they've always been doing for central booking for 2015. Pam.
Excuse me, I'm not sure whether this is old business or new business, but if you were about to switch, you can decide which one it covers or which one it fits into. I would make an earnest request to this Board of Supervisors to contact, probably in writing, someone at Sunoco and ask them to have a public meeting where your questions and our questions can be asked and answered in a public forum. Thank you.
Because again, their electric is just running out of the barn there. What?
That's what this statement has to do with.
See what?
Excuse me, Pam has her hand up for comment.
Yeah,
Excuse me again, Mr. Chairman.
yeah.
I just wondered, and I don't know whether it's old or new business, if this Board of Supervisors has discussed, recognized, or adopted the budget yet? Is this the last meeting of this year? And
No.
when do you address the budget for the township?
23rd, I think it is. No. Or 29th.
It's the 29th, because the Lebanon Daily News didn't get it in time this summary.
I was gonna say, I haven't seen anything in the newspaper.
It was in
Sunday.
yesterday.
Yesterday.
That's the thing. Did you call the paper and use it for the,
Yeah,
we didn't
called
get it
the
in
paper.
time?
Lebanon Daily News didn't get it in time either. They just advertised it yesterday. So we have a meeting
Well,
the
this
29th.
is the second time that we had trouble
Yes.
with the Lebanon Daily News.
Exactly. And last year too, I had problems.
But we, gotta be a better way to,
That's what I was thinking. I called Linda down at the borough and got a email address of the individual. She sends them to now. And I sent in one for the 29th, for the 23rd for that hearing. They put in the 29th, it's supposed to be the 23rd. So tomorrow they're gonna put a correction in. Boom. I'm sorry, you guys aren't easy to work with.
so you didn't get anywhere with the Patriots or?
I never heard a thing. Every time I
Maybe
call,
we need to
nobody
get-
answers.
We gotta try something. So now we're not having one the 23rd.
Yes, we are.
We're having one the 23rd.
We're having one the 23rd.
Oh, we gotta sign them.
Yes.
What time on the 29th?
5, 6 o'clock down. I was hoping that was okay. Then we put the 29th for the 23rd, and for the 29th, they put nothing. So, we had a nice chat this morning.
Okay.
So when do you expect to have the budget considered? What day?
The 29th,
Okay, at 7, did you say?
6.
6, thank you.
And that too was in the paper last night, but they didn't have the correct date.
Yeah. Okay. If I don't see your hand, just don't be afraid to.
I saw you were reading something that.
Yeah, I didn't
want to
finish it,
interrupt.
but I just, that's why I went, You mailed this over to them then?
Yeah, our firm did.
Okay, I'm gonna just read this so everybody, this is on the new business. Secretary in West Cornwalt Township, Acts 14, 16, 68, and 127, which amended the municipal planning code, directs the state agency to consider the comprehensive plans and zoning ordinance when reviewing applications for permitting of facilities and infrastructure. And specify that states agencies may rely upon comprehensive plans and zoning ordinance under certain conditions as described in section 619.2 and 1105 of the municipal planning code. the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection policies for consideration of local comprehensive plans and zoning ordinances, and DER reviews of permits and facilities. DEP's land use policy provides directions and guidance to DEP staff, permits applications, and local county governments for implications of Acts 67, 68, and 127 of 2000. This policy can be found at www.departmentweb.state.us, keyword land use. In accordance with DEP's land use policy, enclosure reads find municipal land use letter that is to be submitted with a permit application to DEP for the NPDES permit for stormwater discharge associated with construction activities. Please complete the attached form and return within 30 days. Did you have to complete this, Jeff?
Yeah, that's regarding proposed Dollar General.
Yeah.
Dollar General hired our firm last year to do about 66 stores in Pennsylvania. This is the 15th store located here in West Cornwall. And you have to file a planning module for land development that goes to DEP. And part of the process for the planning module review is to make sure the county and the local government have an opportunity to comment on the proposed activity, so DEP can consider your comments when they review the planning module. So that's what this is. It's language that was developed by the state. It has to be given for every project that requires a planning module, which is practically every new project that gets built. So that's what it is.
And you've probably seen here, since Jeff's office is doing the work for the Dollar General, we should appoint a backup engineer.
I'll make a motion to appoint Matthew Hockley Associates to serve as the township conflict engineer.
I'll second that.
Motion moved and second, all in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Go ahead, Doug.
Yeah, Mr. Gibble, can you give us a little background on this Matthews?
Matthew and Hockley, they've been engineers for county engineers for how many years, Jeff?
Probably 60.
Yeah, they're right near the, longer than that.
Wow.
Well, Dick Hockley. They were in business when I came to town in 1959.
So they've been in business since 1959.
Where are they located?
Right near the courthouse, right beside the courthouse.
They're the appointed city of Lebanon engineer.
How long was your firm there? 15? How long was your firm in Lebanon?
1897.
Oh, wow.
1897?
1895.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, what was your grandfather or? Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. Okay.
Russ, just a quick question, Harry O'Carroll. Where are they gonna put this Dollar General on? Where are they proposing to?
They're proposing to put it on the land Alden Place.
Behind the Sunoco?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I guess we can start signing.
You want to make a motion to accept that?
What's this?
That's.
Excuse me. I'm just gonna read, Monk and the fire company gave us a list of the events that they're gonna be doing. They're gonna have a pasta dinner, breakfast, chicken corn brew dinner, block shoot, pancake and sausage breakfast, and they're gonna have Gretna Daily, and that's really the art show. They're gonna have a pig roast, another block shoot, and another breakfast, and a soup cook-off, and lunch with Santa. What do you want?
About 8:17 from 19, just about the meeting on the 23rd. And,
Yeah, we got a meeting on the 23rd, or Route 72 for 419, that's,
there's no developments on the Mustard development or the ITC.
mustard development, there's no development.
No developments on the proposed cell tower, subdivision plan, Forest Tech Bank, no developments.
Yeah. So that's all that, there is.
What does a subdivision plan for setback mean?
That's, Mr. Green's place, is that the one they're referring to? What's that address, Jeff?
279 North, 286 North Sinsmore Road.
Right up from, Jeff Alpha's on the right-hand side. Van.
Does that mean there's been a subdivision plan submitted?
Yeah, it will happen sometime in January. Be a 4-lot minor plan.
Excuse me, Russ? Phil
Yes,
Stober back
it's
here?
Phil.
Got a question for you. Just out of curiosity, would it ever be possible to have the check signing done like at 7 o'clock and then have the meeting start at 7:30? So that, when you're attending to the township business where people want to have comments and stuff? I'm just wondering if that might be a better efficient use of time? Just,
Well, what do you want to say, Phil?
no, I'm just wondering if it would be better, when people come to like make comments or see what's going
Well, we
on.
allow you to make comments at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, so I'm asking a question. I'm just,
we've always done it at the end, and if you want to stick around for this check signing, that's fine. But
no, but I guess because I haven't been to enough meetings, I'm not sure like when the meeting ends. So I've been here a couple of times and I just wonder if the check signing, which seems to be such a, an important thing to do, but sort of like the rest of the group shouldn't have to sit in on the check signing. So I was just wondering if you did it.
It's always towards the end of the
yeah,
meeting.
it's always toward the end,
And I'm just
Yeah.
spitballing here. I just thought that perhaps maybe,
yeah, well, we don't have any other business, Phil.
okay, so I just, I wonder if you guys kind of got that out of the way in the first 15 minutes and then, just kind of like a,
Well, it wouldn't make no difference if you said it for 15 minutes at the beginning or at the end.
no, but then I wouldn't come till the meeting started.
Make it simple, well, you just adjourn the meeting before you do the check signing.
Yeah, so I never know if I'm gonna be stick around so I can say some more things or, if the meeting's over, right?
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll second that motion.
Motion moved, second, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?